These are 5-foot lengths of 1/2-inch PVC. 3 of them here. They came pre-cut that size from Lowe's. And so I'm going to have my closed loop be 5 foot long by 21 inches wide. That'll fit best inside the planter box I have. So, use my PVC pipe cutters right here. That's 21 inches. Two sections that long. Here's a second one. 2 21-inch sections. Spread. Now I need 3 elbows. Bunch of weird stuff. Took me a while to pick everything out when I was in the plumbing section. Okay. So 3 regular 90 elbows. And then, you know what this is called. Didn't tell you. It's an elbow with a top shoot come off of it. So a three-sided elbow. I don't know. And from this 1/2-inch slip-in elbow, and then we're going to have to cut a little bitty piece of 1/2-inch pipe to go right here and connect to 1/2-inch to 3/4 threaded. See what we're doing here. I'm going to come off from right here, connect this to it. See where it's threaded right there. And that threaded section will receive whatever this is called. An irrigation swivel adapter. This is in the irrigation section, not just in the regular plumbing fittings. So you'll save yourself 30 minutes if you just look in the irrigation section for this. It is an irrigation swivel adapter. This will screw into here. And then this will connect to the garden hose, which will connect to the tap outside. Alright. Let me go ahead and cut that little section. Go from here to here. There's a scrap PVC. So get snug in there and then come out about right here. So we'll call that inch or inch and a half of 1/2-inch pipe. Let's get started. Of course, if you're watching this, you probably know how to do plumbing. You apply the primer and then the cement afterwards. Let's go ahead and prime up all the edges here. go. Around the inside of all the elbows. You don't need to watch all this, so we'll go ahead and cut here and come back together when it's time to glue. We're using the orange cement. I don't really know if there's much of a difference between the different colors, but you're more than welcome to comment on it. I like comments. I learn things when people comment. A lot of people apply cement to both the inside of your coupling or fitting and the end of the pipe. But really, if you put it on and turn it, hold it in place, you only need to put it on one end or the other. Okay, it gets equally smeared all over. So from that, we'll go to a long piece. I will go ahead and connect the other elbow, keep them lined up. Just going to basically eyeball this. That looks pretty good. That's on. From there, we'll go to a long piece. You always want to hold it in place for a couple moments. It's a lot of times pipe has a tendency to want to push right back out with the hole. Okay, now we're going to do the tricky side. Put the cement back. One side's just going to be the regular elbow. Side, this is going to be the three-headed elbow. Doesn't really matter how you put it on, as long as one's pointing up, the other two are pointing to the side. You do have to have it lined up with this other elbow on here. Once again, we'll just eyeball that. Gotta move kind of quick, or else it'll set up on you. That's almost perfect. Okay, then we just connect these two ends. two long pipes here. Got ourselves a nice rectangle with an inlet pointing up. So into that inlet, we're going to put the 1/2 inch slip. Not quite sure what this is called, but it's a 1/2 inch that slips inside without the need of having to cut another fitting to put two half inch pieces together. So we're going to have it like that, and have it just angled, pointed at the angle corner away from the square. This little guy. Shove him into here. A little bit more glue on his other end. Shove that over here. Turn it so it's facing upward. Next step will be getting a little bit of Teflon tape, putting it around here. Put it inside the female threads here. Then you'll have your connection ready to go up to your water hose to connect to your spigot. And now all we have to do is drill some holes. Otherwise, this wouldn't do much good. We'll close up our glue because we're done with it. Always close your glue and primer bottles so that you don't spill them. Our next step is drill holes ever so often all the way around the perimeter, and that's where the water will seep out. I'm probably going to go like every 4 inches or so, maybe a little bit closer. And also I'm going to be drilling, well, just watch, but I'll be drilling around it. So I'll drill one like this angle, one this angle, one that angle, and then repeat that going all the way down. The water kind of goes around the pipe. see what I'm doing. We'll come back as soon as I'm finished up with this. Okay, well, couldn't find any Teflon tape, so what I'll be using is just some tile and tub kitchen and bath sealant, silicone sealant. It'll work just fine. Squeeze a little out onto the threads. Don't need too much. There we go. And then that is going to screw right into here. A pair of channel locks to tighten it up with. All right. Attach this in first. This end over here to the spigot. Sure the hose doesn't have a kink in it. There we go. I bet you we're about to get wet here. And there we have it. Just about right. Okay, need to go ahead and get our plants planted. I'll be doing that with the kids after they get out of school, so I'll be right back with them. It worked out pretty well.